You're listening to the PTO Unlimited podcast.
Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex,
How are y'all doing?
It's a podcast.
sounds like you got some caffeine
Oh,
or something in you.
I went for a forceful introduction to make up for the one that I missed on a previous show.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
That got me like awake.
We'll forgive
wow.
you.
Hello.
Good.
Ooh.
Now we're all awake. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. Good. No complaints.
I noticed sitting here that you took down the Christmas tree finally.
Figured April was a good month.
Yeah. It's just it's a pain in the butt, and it looks pretty. So really, we're just really lazy. We just haven't taken it down.
Well, do you remember when you put it up?
When?
Yeah.
We usually put it up like the first week of December.
Right.
Because if it goes up in early December, you're looking at 5 months. You all might as well just make it a seasonal tree.
That's what my mother said yesterday.
It was going to be for a while. We're like, well, maybe we should just have it as like decorate for each season. And then we don't, who buys decorations like that for seasons like that?
My mom.
No, she doesn't. She
Yes,
takes
she
her tree
does.
down like in February.
Oh, not for Christmas trees, but I mean, decorates her house per season.
Oh.
Yes, she does
Well, I
that.
figured the main seasons you decorate for Christmas, Halloween, and that's like it.
Thanksgiving,
Well, I guess you could some
4th of
Thanksgiving.
July.
4th of
I guess
July,
I was thinking more outdoors.
Easter's.
Outdoors.
outdoors.
Like,
4th of July.
well, what?
Flags and shit.
I guess I just don't
America.
decorate. But that.
well, Halloween.
Yeah.
Or did you say Halloween?
I did.
Yeah.
Halloween and Christmas was the first things that came to my mind
That's okay.
as far as decorating a house. But in the house I grew up, we didn't decorate anything. Well, I mean, we got a Christmas tree, but that was the only thing we seasonally decorated.
That's fine. I mean, that's all we do basically too.
I do Halloween.
What, us here?
Yeah.
Jack
that's fine.
O' lanterns.
I guess you just don't recognize all the stuff that I do when Halloween comes around.
We've got Halloween towels up right now.
Halloween towels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
Isn't it
one in the
Halloween
bathroom has a Frankenstein, I think.
Does it matter? Does it dry your hands?
It does. I'm not
Do you
not
have an
bashing
issue with
it.
it?
Not at all. He said towels, and I'm like, yeah, it's green and it has
I
a
guess I just-
Frankenstein.
Oh, I don't notice it, but that's not necessarily what I consider a decoration.
Well, the
what,
main
what is then?
Well, I got little wiener dogs that are carrying pumpkins around. I got little knickknacks and stuff that I put up,
yeah.
and we have purple lights that we put up.
Okay.
It's mainly because we have such an awesome Halloween party.
We do. We make good Halloween parties. But yeah, to go on.
When was the last one? Because I don't remember. Oh, I guess I was at that last one.
Around Halloween.
I kind of stopped drinking
Oh, yeah, it was that was like the biggest Halloween party we've ever
Yeah.
had. There was like 20 plus people
in
there.
2015.
Yeah, we had the 2 beer pong tables.
Oh yeah, I remember.
We had one
you
set
did
up, and then
drink.
everybody was just waiting in line to do beer pong, so we got another one out.
I drank, but I didn't drink like I used to be able to.
Yeah, I didn't get sloshed.
So I'm pretty sure I drove home that night.
Yeah, you didn't drink very much.
No, you stayed over.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you came back with us to our apartment and then slept.
Oh yes. Okay.
And you
I
left
did.
real early.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
So this weekend, yesterday actually, I went and bought some furniture for my new house that I'm getting ready to move into, and that is a stressful thing.
I hate moving.
I've kind of gotten used to it now. I mean, I can do that, but furniture picking, there's so many options. That's why my fiance do most of it. I'm like, she keeps asking me about my opinion about stuff, and I'm like,
You don't care.
you're in charge of decorating. I'm okay with that. I'll sit on it.
Yep.
I'll sit on it.
And I'll nap on it, but it's
Right.
the whole house, with the exception of my man cave, is going to be your look. So you do what you want, and
She's a very lucky girl.
yeah.
This
Josh
is-
argues with me all the time.
This is your first time living out of state.
Yes, it is.
Wow, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still work in this state, but yeah, I'll be
Over the
living
border.
across the line.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. I guess I never really thought about it. I mean, I knew about it. I just didn't think of.
You're going to be a resident of another state.
Yeah.
That's kind of odd.
I'll join that club that people that work in Ohio or live in Ohio and work in Indiana.
That's okay.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah. Is your fiance transferring?
No.
No. Okay.
When I was out today, though, I went to a retail establishment, and the one that I know of always has someone standing out with a sign with some kind of story of why I should give them stuff.
Right.
And it's funny because they're very, very, very rarely there when the weather is cold.
They're not so needy.
And then when the weather is not cold and when it warms up, they're everywhere.
Yep.
And I guess I understand there are people who beg just because they don't, and I don't want to even say that they don't want to work, but they're out there, they don't need to be. Then there are some who legit are homeless and need help, which they rely on the kindness of other people.
Do you know how many homeless there are in the city?
I really don't.
Between 25 to 3,000. 2,500, 3,000.
That's a lot.
That's actually quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Josh and I actually, I mean, that's the thing though. When I see them out on the streets holding up signs and things like that, what I think about is all of the volunteer work that is promoted around in this city, how much generosity and stuff there is with churches and schools. And Josh and I last week just went over to a middle school and did this thing called Generosity Feeds, where just a bunch of people get together and we package up individual meals for hungry kids around the area. And we packaged up how many? 20,000 meals in a couple hours.
Took the words out of my mouth.
So, I mean, I just don't think that there shouldn't be a reason for it with how much that you see on the around in the city being promoted for, people helping out. I don't think that there should be a reason for those people to be out. And there's so many places to go for them to ask for help than just stand outside, act all, they put on the sad face of my clothes are all ripped up and all this other
and
stuff.
They have
a cardboard
short
sign.
sob story on their sign. Now, I don't want this to be portrayed as me being insensitive because I know there are legit people who need help. But when you're out there, if you're out there, you don't want to work, and you're begging for money, that's a problem. And people don't give them cash. If you want to do something for them, if you want to get them food, that's fine. But I know someone told me they went to give food. They bought them food to someone, and they're like, I'd rather just have cash if you have cash. And I couldn't believe that.
Well,
yeah, that's ridiculous.
Then that lies the issue if they're actually homeless or they're just doing it for money.
Well, if they're doing it for money, it could be to feed some kind of a habit, and you don't want to. Yeah. You don't want to help them do that.
Don't promote that. No.
Well, in the kind of like the suburb that I work in, as soon as you go over there, I've seen it. Well, like you just said, with the weather getting warmer, I've seen more. But they're in the same spots every day, and the people change. Mm-hmm. In the same spots every single day.
They probably
and then they go. I've seen them switch off.
Yeah, it's like a network.
The thing is, yeah, I did actually just the other week. I saw them there was like a little space over by a building, and they just it's your turn. So they would go out and hand off the sign.
I imagine they know what areas are better.
Well, they're always like around just big populated like areas like shopping centers and stuff.
Well, right where Coliseum ends and 930, like that area right there. You and I were together in a car, and we saw this guy had a sign that said dinner. Mm-hmm. And as we pulled a little bit forward, we saw the back of the sign that said lunch. It's like, okay, short sob story. You look battered, but I mean, are you actually homeless? That's that kind of thing.
That's the thing, though. You never know. I feel bad, but at the same time, it's. If I had something in there in my car, like food wise, sure, I give them something. That's fine. But I've had many people when I'm up at a gas station around here, or especially when we were living in Chicago, I would have a bunch of people come up while I'm filling at the pump and ask, I just want change. Any change that you have. Doesn't matter if they didn't even look homeless. It was just, can you spare $1? Can you spare a dime? Can you spare $20? Like, and you tell them no, and they push and push and push and push until finally you stop pumping gas and you just get in your car and you go. And they go to the next car and do the exact same thing.
That happened to me in December, actually, when we were driving back with our rental. I think it was our rental. I don't know, but we were filling up in Chicago, and this person walked up to me and said, I have this car." Blah. She did this whole story. Like, I want to say
a rehearsed story.
I want to say at least like 30 seconds to a minute. And I was just sitting there nodding. As soon as she was done, I said, "I don't carry cash." Because I don't. I never do.
Yeah, we don't.
I never carry cash because cash is non-refundable if you lose it. That's
All
my
right.
thing. That is my thing. So I don't do it.
So I've got a story that this one is, well, let's just say I was several years younger and I was pretty naive, but I get in my car. I'm in a parking lot. And I'm pulling out, and as I see this guy, he's like got his arm up. He's like waving me down. And I'm like, oh, did I drop something or something? And it ended up being a guy who was a beggar.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, he asked for a ride. And for some ungodly reason unknown to me, I let him in my car.
You did?
Yes.
Ooh.
Which I'm like, once I got in, I'm like, this is a bad idea.
Where'd you take him?
We started to go towards downtown. So... And he knew what he was doing because we get going and he's like, can you spare any cash?
Oh, no.
And I'm like, well, I don't have any. And at this point I was freaking out. I'm like,
did he ask you to go to an ATM?
He did.
Oh, no.
And so then I'm like, if I say no, I don't know if this guy's got a weapon.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. So I stopped at an ATM and I got him money.
What?
Are you serious?
I didn't get him much. I got him some. And so we keep going. We're going towards where he wants to be let out. And then he's being super nice. He's not being threatening, which is why I say he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So then we get a little bit farther, and he's like, do you mind if we maybe make a stop?
Oh, no.
And the son of a bitch made me stop at a liquor store.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, what the hell? This son of a bitch.
When he went inside, I'd probably leave.
I should have. This was me being a stupid kid. This was 6 or 7 years ago.
Wow.
So then,
holy cow!
And and on the way, he's like, join me in a prayer, and he would pray for my generosity. So again, he wasn't being.
It's upsetting though.
It is, and again, I was not sure what was going to happen. If I made a wrong move, he might, stab me in the side or something.
Yeah.
Those kind of situations scare you.
Yeah. So we didn't go much farther, and again, I should have left when he was in the liquor store, but I didn't know what to do, and so we come up to a stop sign. He's like, "Well, I'll just get out here," and then he left, and that was it. And I'm like, I'm such an idiot, but I'm alive, so.
You bought him a bottle of booze is basically the story.
Pretty much.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Can I have a bottle of booze?
No. I just helped his problem. I may, if
you might have helped him, but
I helped him get his fix.
Yeah.
He didn't even present himself as being homeless. He just needed a ride and then wanted a bottle of booze probably to go to share with his alcoholic friends.
Maybe, yeah.
So it was just a lesson learned. So I'd say the same thing. I don't have any cash, and I certainly don't let anybody in my car.
Yeah.
That's like rule number 1. I can't believe that you would let someone in your car.
It's not like he approached me at my car. He waved me down. I legitimately thought like, oh, did I drop my wallet, or, what does he want, kind of thing. So it's just one of those things you learn the hard way. I was only out cash instead of, he didn't rob me at gunpoint or anything.
Yeah.
So.
My dad, he's a pastor, so he's had some times where if he wasn't with the family, he would have picked the people up that are on the sides of the roads and stuff. He's told me these stories before and everything. So I mean, he's.
Oh yeah, I remember him telling me some.
Yeah. Like when we were driving to the hills in South Dakota, there was that guy waving down, and we were with him, and he said, "Well, if you guys weren't in the car, I probably would have picked him up." So.
Does he think about the danger in that kind of situation?
He does.
He doesn't fear.
He
anything,
doesn't fear
though.
anything. That's the thing. It's just I don't know if it's just like the being a pastor, and when God says it's his time, it's his time. So that's kind of like how he is. Yes, he's a very generous guy, but I still don't think I would ever let anybody in my car.
Yeah, and especially not just.
Even when we are driving from through Chicago, if we have to stop for gas, just because we stopped for. We went and visited Chicago sometime a couple years ago, and we stopped at a gas station really late, just in South Chicago. We didn't realize where we were at, and we had to get out and get gas before driving back to Indiana. And we get out, it's really late at night. We have no idea where we're at. We just typed in a gas station off the highway from GPS. So it looked like it was right off the highway, but it actually took us kind of like into a small suburb area. And we found a gas station. Josh gets out, starts pumping. And sure enough, like, I'm looking around, and this kind of lowrider car comes in, or passes a gas station, looks over, sees me, makes a U-turn, comes into the gas station area, and just sits there watching us. And then I look over at the gas station, like the inside of the gas station, and there's bars up on the windows, and I'm like,
it was scary.
And then all of a sudden we look around, I'm like, oh my God, we're in a really bad area. So I pull it up on Google Maps, see where I'm like, we are in bad town, South Chicago. We should not be here.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Yeah. And Josh runs in. He goes like, all right, we pump the gas, and I'm sitting here, Josh, we need to go. Josh just being like, oh, no, we're fine. I need to go in and get a soda. I'm like, no, you can get a soda somewhere else.
It was not cool.
It was not good. Josh ended up going inside, and another car pulls up and just sits there, and they're like, the two cars are communicating, and they're just looking at me and looking at where Josh is at. I'm like, oh my God. And then Josh goes in.
Yeah, I went into the gas station, and no music was playing at all. There was like, was it summer?
Yeah, it was summertime.
Okay. It was kind of warm, so it was like very uncomfortable, and there was like just a line of people at the attendant and everything, and the plexiglass was up, and there was just a little, maybe like 6-inch like place where you can put your card or
to hand to the
change
cashier.
or whatever. Definitely a high crime area.
Yeah.
So.
But I know when you went in, you said people were talking, and then you went in, and then everybody just looked at you like, you're not a regular, and you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Everything got
stuck
silent.
out like a sore thumb.
Yes,
it was
he did.
Scary. It was not cool.
And so as Josh is half deaf. He's completely deaf in one ear.
Yes, I am.
And so he doesn't hear very well. So when he's walking, I locked the doors. I had 911 on speed dial because these guys they didn't look like they were up to any good. And Josh is walking out, and I'm like, get in the car. And these guys, as Josh is walking away from him, start trying to signal him. And I'm like, please don't turn around. And then, like, I guess he didn't hear him.
I did not.
And Josh gets in the car, and I'm like, go. He's like, why? I'm like, these guys were getting out of their car and starting to walk over the car. And I'm like, you just need to go now. So we just pulled out, and I'm like, these guys were like trying to, hey, you. And I'm like, I don't want to think about what would have happened if Josh would have turned around and started talking to him.
That's scary.
That was something else.
They weren't there to get gas.
I bet.
They knew that we weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, that was an event that I don't want to ever go through again.
Yeah, it was really scary, heart pounding scary.
Yes.
But yeah.
Now we're gonna talk about. We are an older three people. We're not old.
We're not old. You don't have to put it in old. I'm still in my 20s.
We're not. You're in your late 20s.
So.
We're
not old.
We are. So because of that, I'm not in my 20s anymore.
30 is not old, Brett.
It's not old. I'm not saying we are old, but we are not.
Compared to the younger generation, there's a gap.
And I always thought, I would stay up with what is going on. Maybe not with slang, but just
lingo.
Sure, but maybe my idea was more with technology. I never thought I'd be that old guy who couldn't figure out how to turn on his TV.
Yeah, I thought I would never be that way either. I was always the smart kid with the computer and the consoles and everything, and the figuring out cell phones. And now I'm like, I don't even know how to do this and this with certain electronics.
I don't know how to work an iPhone.
I don't either.
But if you spent a day with it, you could probably figure it out.
I don't want to.
But you could. You could is my point. You could figure it out.
Anyways.
So we have some examples of current slang that Alex is going to ask us if we know what we mean.
These are slang terms that we hear the younger generation. When I talk about the younger generation, I talk about who's born like 1990s and 2000s, mainly I think like late 90s, 2000s.
Yep.
And we're all born in the 80s, so.
If you guys have like a recommendation for the title that we can do of this kind of thing, where we can go back and kind of talk about like this kind of slang stuff that this generation is talking
Yeah,
about.
we were gonna name it douchebag word of the day, but I think that's a little harsh. So and
yeah,
then we're
just because
like,
we don't. I mean,
it doesn't make you a douchebag. It's just
we don't.
we don't understand the lingo. Like it sounds
don't
pretty
identify
stupid.
with the younger kids, just like people.
Our
10,
parents
15
did with
years-
us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a few terms here, slang terms, little words here that we've kind of picked out that we've heard that all three of us have no idea what it means. So we're going to ask each other what we think it means and get our answers, and then Josh is going to look up what it actually means.
Right.
It's good. Get
So-
interesting.
The first thing that I have that I see on Facebook all the time is it's used as a hashtag a lot, but it's hashtag MCM. So, Josh, what do you think MCM stands for?
My cheesy moment.
Okay.
That's not bad, right?
I guess.
Well, cheesy moment could be like, you did something that was stupid.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
or like reminiscing.
The only thing I thought, this is going to be my official guess, which is totally wrong, but that's what I thought. I'm like, well, that wouldn't make any sense. My chair's missing. Well, who cares if your chair's missing? And why is your chair missing?
Alex, what do you think?
Honestly, I have no idea. You have no idea how many times on Facebook I'm trying to scroll through this and putting.
Wait. I
words
just
in.
figured out what it is, by the way.
Okay, I don't want to know what it is. Hold on.
Did you look at my computer? Because I have it up.
No.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
MCM. My chemical moment. I was just think like MCR,
Yeah,
my chemical
my
romance.
cheesy
I really
moment,
have
that
no
was good.
idea.
So, I think I know what it is.
Okay,
and
what
tell
do
me
you
if it's
what
right
do
or
you
not.
think it is?
Well, again, I have no idea.
Okay, but what do you
the
think
only
it is?
thing when I saw it, I'm like, I guess if they're hashtagging it, it's got to be with some context. So to really give a guess, I would have to see what it was said with.
I have no idea. I think it's all random. I don't think I've really
Well-
kind of seen a trend with it.
Well, maybe there's two different meanings, but the one that came to my mind, and I will say what I think it is Man Crush Monday.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's
oh
what it
my
is.
gosh, that makes so much sense now.
Now,
Okay.
And going along with that, before we get to the next one, Alex, WCW is Women Crush Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, that's the other one. I've
World
seen.
Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, I would have
Back in
said yeah, WCW.
1997, yes.
Yeah.
So next one I've got here is it's more of a phrase that my sister told me last night. I actually kind of think I don't know. I kind of like it, but at the same time, it sounds kind of stupid. But she said she's hearing "mupload that ish," which it's pretty obvious what it is. It's probably upload that shit. And she used it in a sentence because I'm like, what would you use that for? She's like, well, I hear girls go, oh my gosh, that was so awesome. Mupload that ish.
If I heard someone say that, I would want to throw something at them. Like, talk English and talk normal.
I expected a little bit more of a rant out of that.
Well, I don't
Josh,
know.
what do you
It's
think
just-
about that? Mupload that ish. It just sounds more difficult to say, oh, upload that ish, other than upload that shit.
First of all, nobody says ish anymore.
What?
Unless you're 13 years old and you don't want to get caught cursing by your parents.
Yeah.
What the ish?
Yeah. What the ish?
No. Upload that ish.
And where did the mup part come from?
Like upload, mupload.
well,
up-
where
Is that
what
like
is-
I'm gonna?
I'm gonna
upload?
insert random letters into existing words. What the fuck?
What do you think about it, Josh? Do you think it's funny? Yay or nay?
I would.
What if I start saying it?
That's my mupload. I'm gonna guess it's like they're putting together. I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Wait, do you know?
No, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Like mupload that ish is like, oh, you like you're taking a video of somebody doing something, and you're like, oh, that was awesome. I'm gonna mupload that ish, like upload that shit, like upload that video.
I just
like,
looked it up, and
Is
it
that
makes sense.
Is that what it is?
No,
It's not. Oh my god, I totally thought that's what it is. Okay, what is it?
I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
What does it mean?
Wait. Did you both?
Whatever.
try to-
Go.
Okay.
Just read it.
Mobile upload.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
means.
for crying out loud!
Yeah, that's what
No
I thought.
shit. Are you gonna carry around a laptop and let me get out my laptop to upload this?
my phone.
Unbelievable.
No, like upload it onto
no shit.
Facebook
Mobile
or...
upload. That's fucking stupid. I'm gonna punch somebody.
Okay, so I just found a article: 23 words teenagers love to use and what they really mean.
Okay, well, we got some that we have some to
Okay,
discuss.
go ahead.
Next one is bae.
Oh my god.
I know Brett's gonna tear this up. I kind of know we get what it means.
It's fucking
kinda.
annoying is what it means.
But yes, it's more annoying to hear bae. Oh, you're my bae. Or like, I know like back in like the 2000s, we used shoddy or shorty or whatever, things like that.
Right.
Like,
Okay, so
Hold on. I just
What?
found Mupload that ish on this article.
okay.
Teens love technology, so they naturally have slang for the process of uploading a picture to social media via a mobile electronic device. Hence, Mupload. Using the sentence, Stacy, that was such a great selfie. Mupload that ish to Facebook.
Oh my god.
That's what I thought it meant.
If I had a son and he ever said that, I'd slap him in the face.
Well, you're okay with your daughter saying it?
I wouldn't slap my daughter in the face.
Okay.
I'd say, Casey, go slap her in the face.
Okay.
No,
But
I
anyways,
don't
bae.
condone hitting children, of course.
Yes. So, anyways, bae.
Okay, so I'm okay with bae as a joke, but if I ever heard anybody say it and was being serious, I'd want to throw something at them.
So, we know what it
and
means, right?
I do now, but I didn't know what it means, and it's just as stupid as if you said the word itself.
Well,
Like, okay, so my thing is, do you hear people say bae?
I've
or
never heard anybody use it as a legit
like a
thing,
word.
A word.
It's just
It's
more of a
always
hashtag.
been in a joke kind
Yeah.
of context.
Like, Josh, you'd be my bae.
shut up.
I know, right? That sounds so horrible.
I always thought that was like slang for baby,
I did too.
I thought too. I thought that's what it meant was
but it's
baby.
before anyone else. For those who do not know,
Okay, so
And I wish I didn't know because I don't give a shit.
Okay, so we've
this is
got
our angry podcast. I
this
have
is
one.
hold on, there's one more that we're going to discuss real quick. One of the more popular ones now that I'm seeing more often that I didn't know about until my sister told me about it is called Netflix and chill. So Netflix and chill.
And you didn't know what this meant.
I didn't. I thought like if you were to before this, I know what it means now, but beforehand, my sister was telling me how she went down to Florida for a work thing, and the manager of the workplace was texting her a lot and really kind of was really obsessive. And as she was getting on the plane to go back home, he said, well, next time you're down here, we should Netflix and chill, and used it more in a term kind of way. And she's
like
like,
a
well,
verb.
yeah, like I'm not really sure what it means. So of course she went on the internet to check it out. She's a little bit younger than me. She's a little bit more hip with it, but she didn't know what it means. She looked it up. Sure enough, I mean, you guys all know what it means, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it means like pretty much come over and bang and watch
Yeah.
Netflix and bang.
Right.
And so obviously she texted me back say, no, we're never talking again. But if you were to ask me before I would have known what that meant, I would have been like, yeah, sure, come over.
All right.
Let's do this. And then we probably would have had a really awkward situation.
Yeah, I don't really get that, and here's how I guess naive in my old age I am. I thought it meant actually coming over and watching Netflix and hanging out.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong
So-
with that. I got one.
Apparently chill doesn't mean that anymore.
I got one.
All right, so what is it?
Fam.
What, fam?
Does it have nothing to do with family? I
Okay.
take it.
I can't. You.
Okay, what do you think it means?
Well, when I hear the word fam, I think the word family.
Like they say, "What up, fam?"
What up?
Fam.
Like in a
dude.
sentence, that's how you would use it.
That's,
up,
I've heard it.
fam?
I've heard it plenty
Okay.
of
Well,
times
maybe
from my
they're
coworkers.
your good friend and they think you as part of their family.
I actually completely agree. That's kind of what the way I was going to go for it was family.
You guys are right.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Definition: everyone has a family, but when you are a teen, you refer to them as your fam because abbreviating stuff is so mad chill.
Oh my!
So,
never say
oh
that
wait, so
again.
chill means something else in that sentence. So mad chill, so mad bang. I thought chill meant bang now.
Chill? Well,
Well, I don't
okay.
think
I
it's
thought you were being
universal.
serious. You're joking.
I don't think
All right.
chill in every situation means bang. It just in Netflix and chill it
I
does.
can't believe I'm using the word bang. So that's an old term too.
That's
Bang?
from
Bang,
or bone.
bang, bone. There's so many words for it.
Well, I mean, you think of the stuff that we used as kids. It was just mainly for chat. It's like PIR, parents in room, BRB, be right back, and so on and so forth. LOL is still used to this
It's
day.
overused.
And I wonder if YOLO came from that.
Oh my god,
Yellow
hate that.
stupid.
YOLO stupid.
I use it to joke, and then Alex
No.
hits me.
Yes, it's horrible. I
And
hate
she
YOLO.
should hit you for that.
That's
We actually have a club that we would go to. It's two clubs in one. We go to a one club, and then the other club is called right attached to it is called YOLO.
YOLO Event Center.
And when we pulled up to it the first time, I about didn't want to go in. I'm like, "Are you serious? I'm not going into a club called YOLO."
Right. Agreed. So yeah, generation gap kind of hurts.
What kind of stuff did we use? I mean, we would.
I
Our
just said
chat
that.
is that was just like the normal stuff, but we would use like
AFC.
short little things.
computer.
So that would be like texting and stuff.
Yeah.
But like when I'm on Instagram or Facebook and stuff now, especially on Instagram because everything's in hashtags, they'll try to put a sentence together and it's my YOLO bay today with my hashtag fam. Like I have no idea what the fuck
English.
they're saying.
What the hell?
That sounds like
Use
it's
English words.
kind of like
crying out
emojis,
loud.
you know?
Yeah, it's
we
like
went from
emojis.
caveman paintings to words, and we're going back to caveman paintings again.
Yeah. Well, no, that could take you. I think my handwriting's got worse since I've finished school
Really?
because
Because you don't
write.
Oh, I write a lot. I write in files.
I don't write on paper. Everything's done on a computer.
Right. So, are you ready for...
Yeah, we're gonna try something a little interesting here. This could be boring, or it could be a disaster. It could be hilarious. Who knows? We got 2 really disgusting-looking bottles of soda, and we're gonna try them on the air.
Yep.
And
I don't know. I think
hopefully
the blue
not
one looks yummy.
barf all over our equipment here.
We did talk about this in a previous podcast, so I figured it's about time
Now-
we do it.
What's that one in your hand, Josh?
Chocolate soda.
Okay, so honestly, it looks like
It looks like Coke.
root beer.
You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of these and put it on. So I have.
Yeah,
Tweet
but
'em.
you can do them afterwards.
Tweet 'em.
Oh,
Give
well,
me your
no,
phone
because we're
'cause
drinking
I don't have
them.
mine. Yeah, we're
but
gonna be
yeah,
drinking.
How
so,
come the one bottle's fuller than the other?
You know, that's a good
Oh,
question.
that's a good question. Okay, well, you should take a picture of that just to
Yeah.
kind
The
of
other bottle is, what's it called?
filled all the way to the freaking top.
Yeah, it is. It's
It's
very
called
much
Alien
so.
Snot.
Brett, you're gonna be in this photo, by the way.
Cool.
But yeah, the other bottle, the kind of bluish looking bottle, is called
Are
Alien
they twist
Snot.
offs, or do you need a bottle opener?
I have a bottle opener, if not, right over here. So we're gonna try try the chocolate soda first, made with real cocoa.
This is going to be interesting.
What is the best sound?
We
Best sound ever.
Was that a fart? What the hell was that?
that was anticlimactic.
You gotta explain that, Josh, because
Everybody else wants
people are probably thinking, "What the fuck just happened here?"
let's leave the mystery.
Josh tried to he meant for it to go the psst, when you
Yeah.
open up and pop.
Oh
was
my
funny.
god. Okay, so I'm gonna pour a little bit into everyone's.
Yeah,
I'm not
don't
gonna be
even
able to
give me
drink
that much, because if it sucks, I don't want to spit it out.
That's a lot,
enough.
Josh.
Holy hell!
Here, pour some in my cup.
Okay. God damn it.
Okay, all right.
Oh man, that upsets me.
Okay, we got a clink here.
Yeah,
Clinky.
clinking.
Clink.
PTO Unlimited clink.
Clink.
Okay, there we go. Let's
All
try
right,
the
try it.
chocolate soda. Oh my gosh, that tastes like chocolate, like chocolate soda. It's bubbly.
It's okay.
It's not.
The
it's not
aftertaste is
terrible.
actually pretty good.
It's not terrible.
It's kind of weird going down.
It's not very cold for one, which
It's been out for like an hour because we were
Right.
going over our other one.
it's
Excuse
okay.
me. Oh,
I wouldn't choose to drink it again. I know that, but I mean, it's not like give me a chaser.
right. There you go, Alex. You can have some of that if you.
Whoopsie,
Oh, geez.
sorry about that.
Let's
Oh, let's
just
get
punch
those-
the mic. All right.
But actually, not bad.
Do you guys want to go to the
Not
next
bad.
one?
It tastes exactly how
You
it
got
is.
a whole glass to finish.
Chug, chug, chug.
Finish, he did.
Okay.
That is carbonated. I'm gonna burp.
Turn your head.
Turn your head.
I apologize.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, guys.
Let's try.
Let's see
Try
if
this
this
again.
one works. We're opening up the second one. This one is called Alien Snot. What do you? I've
What do
already
we
told
think?
you guys what's in it, like what the
You
flavor
said it's
is.
like a raspberry or strawberry or.
Does this look like
Oh,
strawberry?
I
No,
love that the cap of the soda says "totally gross soda." There's marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's kiwi and blueberry.
Oh.
So let's
I
see if
like
this works.
both of those.
Ah, there you go. There you
Very
go.
well done.
Ooh, this one smells.
You got
so
it that
much better.
time. Oh, watch the electronics. Oh my gosh, this actually looks kind of cool. It looks like
It
kind of like
smells good.
It does.
I guess we didn't really smell the chocolate
Yours is gonna
soda.
be mixed with chocolate
Let's
a little
see.
bit, Alex.
Oh, the chocolate soda smells like chocolate milk.
I have a feeling this one's gonna be really good.
Oh, that smells delicious. I was gonna say that sounds delicious.
That sounds delicious.
Well, because it was fizzing and I was listening to it.
Put it up to your ear.
Okay, so clinky
Clinkety.
clinky. There we go. So alien snot. That
That's
tastes
not
like
bad.
it tastes like
I like it.
Kool-Aid.
That's good.
Yeah, if you want to put some more in your cup, that's fine.
Wow, I really like that.
It's for sharing.
Yep.
So
That's actually really good. I taste a lot of the blueberry and the kiwi.
it's
But
like
it
a
tastes-
perfect mixture, you know?
No, it tastes like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I agree. With
Yeah.
some carbonation. It's like I don't know.
So that was kind of like fun and boring all at the same
Well, I hope you got
climactic.
something out of that. But
I got those from down at Rocket Fizz down in Indianapolis. So.
Yeah, I kind of want to go there now that I've tried these.
Oh, you would love it.
Yeah.
There's so much. Brett, you'd love it too. You
I'm
probably
sure.
get the Hot
so,
Wings one.
But
oh God,
the what?
Hot Wings.
No, I would just. You know what I think is the weird one that you announced was the ranch flavored.
Buttermilk Ranch.
Ugh.
get
know
the
what?
hot wing flavor so I can piss and shit fire.
So what you do is you get the Buttermilk Ranch so you can take a drink of the hot wing, take a drink of the ranch, and you're good.
I guess so.
There you go. Okay,
man.
so
Okay.
Regarding soda, though, we're going to talk about there's a current voting war on
Yes, there
Twitter
is.
about flavors of Mountain Dew. And this got brought to our attention by our friend of the show, Kyle. You can follow him at KyleDavid85 on Twitter.
Yep.
But
Thank you, Kyle.
thank you, Kyle.
what was it? What are the hashtags
For which ones?
for that war?
Oh, vote
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black and vote Baja Blast hashtags.
Okay, so we all like Mountain Dew. I know it might be another stereotype that gamers love Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
they do.
whatever. It might
Doritos
be
and Mountain
true.
Dew
Yep.
are big for gamers. That's
and I don't disagree.
Some genius at marketing at Doritos and PepsiCo, they got that right,
Yes, they
and
did.
they sold a shit ton of soda.
Thank
They
you, by the way,
actually-
for that. It's yummy.
They actually had a flavor called Dewitos. It was Mountain
Really?
Dew flavored Dorito or
You were
Doritos
right
flavored
about
Mountain
that.
Dew. Yes, I'm looking at their
I
Wikipedia
never saw
right
that
now.
in a
I wish I
store.
would have been able to try it because I actually. Oh, it was never released actually. Mountain
Okay.
Dew Doritos.
So
malt flavor.
I've never been big into the flavors because I think they just went way too far.
Oh,
Well, way too far is too harsh.
agreed.
I just never got into. There's two flavors I liked, and I stuck with that.
The list is exponential. Like
I believe
I'm looking
it.
at the list right here, and I
How
shouldn't have
about
to
we
scroll
announce
more
what our
than
favorite
twice.
ones are first?
My favorite was the first one that they did, and that's Code Red.
Yeah, and
Do you
you're
have
all
another
about
one?
that.
The
Like,
only
let's
other,
do like your top 2 or 3.
Well, the only other one that I'll drink is the original Game Fuel, because there's like 3 different flavors of Game Fuel.
Don't
or
be
more.
afraid to say you like the original actual Mountain Dew there too.
Well,
that's a
I wasn't
flavor.
counting that.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
talking about just the
The
Add-ons.
different types.
Code Red was. I remember the first time I had it. I was on a field trip, and when I was a sophomore in high school, and we went to a gas station before we got to where we were going, and I tried it. I'm like, damn, that's good.
Mountain Dew Code Red came out in 2001. Yep.
Okay,
Right
so
when
what
I was
about
a
you, Josh?
sophomore.
What is your like top 2?
It's the 2 that's actually in the war right now. Baja Blast and Pitch Black. Those are my 2 favorite.
Are you kidding? I thought you liked Game Fuel.
Oh, that's not my top 2.
Oh my gosh! Like, okay, never mind. This is almost not like a good idea to ask Josh because every time I say we're gonna go get like some Mountain Dew, it's like, oh, Code Red, oh, that's my favorite, and then we go out again, it's like, oh, Baja Blast, that's my favorite.
Make a decision, damn it.
Well, the 2 that I love
No, it's
are
fine.
are never in stock or in stores
Okay,
because
fine.
they're
They do
limited.
get
So
It's
if you were
seasonal.
to be in this vote here, the hashtag vote Pitch Black versus
Oh,
Baja
you're gonna
Blast.
ask me that, aren't you?
Yes, I am. What would you vote?
Pitch Black because I haven't had it in years.
Okay.
Is that the grape one?
Yes.
Is it grape flavored?
Yeah, black grape.
Okay, so I wouldn't vote because I don't care about either one.
yeah,
But
me too.
Think
I
about
do
it.
have a nickname for Baja Blast, and that's Baja Ass.
I would
It's
agree.
Perfect with Taco Bell quesadillas, though.
And maybe
You know, that
that's
is
why
the
they
only
have
time
it on.
it tastes good.
Maybe
is
that's
with
why
Taco
that's
Bell.
on their fountain. You know?
But you know what? I have something to add to that. The only reason it tastes good with Taco Bell is because Taco Bell tastes like ass.
It does, but you can't stop eating.
I
it.
This
know.
portion of the podcast brought to you by Taco Bell.
Not really.
Not
They do
really.
not
It's
pay
not.
us. Don't freak out.
But anyway, so I guess my favorites, number 1 would be Livewire, and then my second would be the original. I really do not like any other flavor of Mountain Dew.
Really?
My first time drinking the Livewire was in high school. I was a sophomore, and it was on when I was in marching band. We were on the bus going to a competition, and one of the guys had got a 12-pack or whatever of it, and they were passing it around in the back of the bus, and I just so happened to grab one, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I'd only had the original Mountain Dew before, and cracked that one open, been addicted ever since.
Livewire's the orange one.
Yes,
right?
it is. It's like the
Well, I
orange
say that,
citrusy.
but if you open a Game Fuel and pour it in a glass, it's orange too. The original Game
Is
Fuel.
It's like a blood orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like really orange.
And we're skipping out on a lot of other Mountain Dew flavors like Whiteout,
Yuck.
Typhoon,
And Josh makes me try all these, so I know what they
Throwback.
taste like. I haven't.
Game
picked-
Fuel. I mean, that was mentioned.
Well,
I'm
there
okay
was
with
a
Game Fuel.
lemonade Game Fuel, and there was like another purplish Game Fuel.
yeah. There's also a tropical one with Modern Warfare 3 when it came out.
Yeah, there was.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sangrita Blast, Dew Shine.
I remember that. Oh, Dew Shine.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I don't like it. I think it's because it's in a glass bottle.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I was trying to put a picture on that one. Yeah, I didn't like that one either.
So, yeah, the Mountain Dew Wars is a real thing. A lot of people like different flavors and stuff. That's why they have so much out there. So, I mean, try to keep their consumers like involved. They do this kind of stuff like Democracy and stuff like that. So,
Right.
the Decision 2016 is here, is what their Twitter says.
I'm a kind of it. I would like to see other sodas do this, but then maybe I wouldn't. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, you got cherry Coke, you got vanilla Coke, you got some of them do, I guess.
Yeah, agreed. I tweeted out on our PTO Unlimited Twitter about the Jurassic Park poster.
The teaser.
We can probably touch on that really lightly.
It was a mistake on our part because we thought it was legit.
not just ours.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of people. They actually, like Jurassic Park, had to get on their Twitter and say, "We're sorry for the confusion."
So
They
actually, it's
weren't
not our
alone."
fault. Screw
Yeah.
you, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, they said the
But
previous.
don't stop making awesome
Yes,
movies.
but yes, you're awesome though. We love you.
Well,
Well, but to explain it, it says it's like a sign and it's half covered in foliage, and it looks like it says Jurassic and,
And then it
then
has an
a
O.
word that starts with an O.
O and a U. So people
It
were
kind
thinking
of
Outbreak.
it's like half of the U. So it
Yeah.
looks like a teaser for the next Jurassic Park or Jurassic World movie.
Yeah.
So we all got really excited about that because it was going around on the internet like an
Well-
actual teaser. So we posted
And there
it.
will be another movie because it made like $1 billion.
Yes, they'd actually already talked about making that for sure. Making
the
another one.
the tweet from Jurassic World at Jurassic Park IV. Sorry for the confusion. The previous tease isn't for hashtag Jurassic World 2, but something that we're excited to reveal soon. Sorry again. So they publicly
I
apologized.
wonder if it's like a mobile game.
Yeah,
I could see that.
yeah, I can see
Yeah.
it being like a mobile or an actual game.
Or a new website.
Yeah, like a mobile game, an actual game. No, like an actual like console game.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. That's a license that I don't see them taking to
Dinosaur
a
games
console
just don't.
game.
Dinosaur games just don't go anywhere. But
It's a good license, but
Yeah.
the last time they licensed to one of the consoles was that Telltale game, and it was not very good.
Oh, the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah.
I
It's
never
not
played
one
it.
of Telltale's better things.
Thanks. So
Well, I think this will wrap up this week's show. We
felt
need
like
to
a
plug.
quicker one.
It was. Well, it just flew. I mean,
I know.
it flowed.
We talked about a lot of funny things
it
today.
flowed well.
Yes, it did.
We need to do our plugs.
Okay.
You can, if you want to ask us a question, send us a suggestion like our friend Kyle did. You can tweet at us at PTOUnlimited on Twitter, or just send us an email, PTOUnlimited@gmail.com. Go to our Facebook and like us and follow us, Facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Let you know, even if it's just to let us know that you're listening, you like it. We just kind of want to know who our audience is.
Right.
Mhm.
Agreed. We need
I am Brett_wings at Twitter, on Twitter.
And I am on Twitter as well. It's cute kitty KUTE_KITTI.
And I'm also on Twitter at Lemke619, LEMCKE 619 in the numbers.
We also need to throw a shout out to our friend Jeremy, who made our awesome new intro song.
And we will be using that for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I
believe.
really
I think it
enjoy
sounds
it.
pretty good.
Yep.
But yeah, you can follow him on SoundCloud as well.
Yep, it's soundcloud.com/jfreehill.
And
got
we
some
are
awesome music.
still looking into getting on iTunes. That's still
That's the goal.
It's
in-
going to happen.
It's still in
Production.
We're working on it. Gosh
We're
darn
working
it.
on it.
Yep. We'll get
All
there.
right, so this is Brett
Josh.
Alex.
signing off for the week. We'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
See you later.